Once you grasp this truth that I'm about to tell you, it'll set you free from religion. It'll set you free from parents and moms and family and governments and police, everybody. It'll set you free. And it's simply this: you are divine. God has exploded in a Crab Nebulae explosion, and he has come and manifested himself as billions of people. And you're one of you, and so am I. When I look at you, I see God. When you look at me, you see God. That's why God's name is I am. I am God. It doesn't mean that me, God. It means I am. When you say I am God, you have to say, what is God's name? I am. What? I am God. Oh my God, then all the people, Christians run around, oh, I told you they think they're God. I don't think anything on the side. No, Jesus Christ said, the scripture says you are God, and the scripture cannot be broken. So he said it.
Yeah, like I'm not third album.
Peace, family. How you all doing? I hope all is well with you. My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of Ascendant Astrology, and I am your astrology coach. Today, I'm going to be continuing my Neptune through the signs series with Neptune and Cancer. So Cancer rules the fourth house, and it's ruled by the moon. This is home, family, mother, roots, emotional security, memories, land, parents, bloodline. I feel like it means so much more, but that's all my brain is mustering. And then Neptune's illusions, mystical fantasy, lack, loss, grief, faith, spiritual practices, retreats, mental prison, sleep, dreams, subconscious mind, signs, symbols, synchronicities, addictions, hospitals, mental health. And so these people may tend to fantasize about living in a home, like what it looks like, its decorations, what you're going to use it for, the landscape of it, colors, the whole gambit, right? Where, this can also be like an element of something missing in the home, which leads, especially growing up as a child, which leads to this fantasizing about a home and recreating that entire process to something that you want. These people can be really good at landscaping. They may decorate their home in a way that allows others to escape reality in some way. This can be through having like really nice music playing or really nice art. It could be different kinds of lighting. It could be hidden behind trees or a fence or like through a storefront. It could be near water or swampy water or a tower. It could be a house that has a lot of floods, it's haunted, and could be kind of old and creepy, or like bedridden homes, like those movies, like in all the scary movies, especially ones where there's like a nursing home involved in some way, shape, or form. Like it could have that haunted house kind of feel to it. If it's not actually haunted, it could be both. Um, you could it could be a bedridden home, meaning like you grew up with a family member who was bedridden or has some kind of sickness that nobody knows, or the story's distorted and you don't really know the true truth behind it. um or you could be that person, where like you grew up in a childhood that was like You never really went out, or you were hidden from other people because of some kind of mental illness or health issue that you had. And so you had to live from home, go to school from home, stuff like that. Um, this is somebody who could be very artistic, or your mom was artistic, or you have an artistic family. You could have a mom again that passed on before you were old enough to uh, really get to know her for yourself, where you only see her in distorted pictures or videos. Um, or, she was on drugs, and so she was always out binging, and you probably were responsible for taking care of the family. Um, or you can come from a family of sickness and health issues and addictions. Um, or it could be a musical family, like you come from a family of musicians. Um, or your mother's a musician. Your mother might work in the occult, or be a tarot reader, a palm reader. Um, or somebody who has like some kind of strong Catholic, religious or spiritual kind of background. Or like, um, you were never really home and you were hidden again because maybe your family was always on the road. Again, especially if they're like a musician or even an artist where they might have traveled quite frequently. And so you were raised probably not even having a home, but or like a steady home where you grew up with some kind of like structure or something like that, but just always on the road, having a tutor, a nanny, um, and kind of like stuff like that because your parents were like performing all around the world or doing art for other people all around the world or something to that effect. Um, um, there could have been like a lack of structure in the home. It could be neglect or that you grew up kind of poor or an orphan. Um, it could have been that you had a parent that was kind of emotionally detached or again had some kind of illness or was homeless. Um, yeah. I mean, I feel like I can say more about that, but I feel like that gives a pretty good. It could have been parents who were in prison, or a mother that was in prison, like a parent that was away for some reason or another, or just hard to reach because she's kind of like here but not here. um, yeah. I mean, the lack of structure in the house could come from those kinds of things too. Again, where you kind of had to become the adult or learn stuff on your own or from a nanny or an extended family member. Or maybe you weren't the oldest child, but an older sibling kind of took care of you. Or you pretty much lived in a hospital, like your hospital was your home. Um, Even on sea, this could be somebody that works on sea or in rigs with a certain amounts of time you know, live somewhere far away, even though you might have actually had a home. But because of the work that your parents did or does, it kind of, changed your home, your living situation in some way. Um, Yeah, I feel like I could say more about that, but I think that's about the gist of it. So the gist of it. So this is my interpretation of Neptune and Cancer. As usual, family, I love and appreciate you. I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.